So in today's topic we will learn about use of sigma in determinants. Sigma, this symbol is used for summation of terms. Suppose say k equals to 1 to n, this will be written as a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus up to an. As the lower limit is 1 and upper limit is n, so the first term will be a1 and the last term will be an. So we will use this sigma in determinants. Now suppose a determinant del, it is a function of r. It is written as f of r, g of r, h of r, and suppose say a1, a2, a3 and b1, b2, b3. Suppose a1, a2, a3, b1, b2 and b3, they are all real numbers. Okay, now if I apply sigma del r from 1 to n, so see here a1, a2, a3, b1, b2, b3, they are in row 2 and row 3 respectively and they are constants. The only variable r and its function are f of r, g of r and h of r in first row. So summation will be applied in the first row only. So this will be equals to summation of f of r from 1 to n. Next summation of r equals to 1 to n, g of r. Next r equals to 1 to n, h of r, and a1, a2, a3, b1, b2 and b3. Okay, so as the first row is only the function of r, the variable, so summation will be applied only in the first row, not in the second row and third row, because they are consisting of constant terms. Here the functions were in a row. Suppose a1, a2, a3. Now say suppose f of r, g of r, h of r and b1, b2, b3. Okay, so now the functions are in column 2 and column 1 and column 3, it consists of constant terms. So if I apply summation r from 1 to n del r, so summation will be applied only to variable terms or functions of variable terms. So a1, a2, a3, summation r equals to 1 to n f of r, summation of r equals to 1 to n g of r, summation of r equals to 1 to n h of r and b1, b2, b3. Okay, so in these two cases we saw that the functions of r are in either in a row or in a column, and the rest two columns or rows, they were consisting of constant terms. Okay, we will now discuss some questions on this concept, and then we will discuss some problems if there are more than one rows which are consisting of functions of r. Now consider one example. If br equals to r square, r cube, a, b, c, n plus 1 by 2, n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6, n square, n plus 1 whole square by 4, then prove that summation from r equals to 1 to n dr equals to 0, where a, b, c are constants and n is a natural number. Okay, so here the variable is r and functions of r are r square, r cube in column 1. So suppose apply summation r equals to 1 to n dr. So here the functions of r in column 1, so summation will be applied in column 1 only. So r equals to 1 to n r. Next is r equals to 1 to n r square. Summation of r equals to 1 to n r cube. A, B, C. n plus 1 by 2, n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6, n square, n plus 1 whole square by 4. Okay. So summation will be applied only in column 1 because column 2 and column 3, they are consisting of constant elements only. Now suppose this r equals to 1 to n r, this will be equals to 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n, this is equals to n plus 1 by 2. Next summation r equals to 1 to n r square, this is 1 square, 2 square, 3 square up to n square. So this will be equals to n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6. Next is r equals to 1 to n r cube, this is 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube up to n cube, this is equals to n square, n plus 1 whole square divided by 4. Now putting these values in the determinant, we will get, this is n plus 1 by 2, n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6, n square, n plus 1 whole square by 4, A, B, C. Next is n plus 1 by 2, n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6, and n square, n plus 1 whole square by 4. This will be equals to 0 because column 1 is equals to column 3. Now next question, del r, it is given as this determinant and we have to show that summation from r equals to n, value of del r will be equals to 0. So suppose we apply summation. Now summation of del r from 1 to n, this will be equals to, see again r, 2r minus 1, 3r minus 2, they are functions of r, the given variable, in column 1. So summation will be applied in column 1 only. R equals to 1 to n r equals to 1 to n 2r minus 1, r equals to 1 to n 3r minus 2. Okay. Now x, y, z, this is n plus 1 by 2, n square, n 3n minus 1 divided by 2. Now let us find values of these terms. So summation of r equals to 1 to n r, this is equals to 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n, this is equals to n plus 1 divided by 2. Next summation of r equals to 1 to n, 2r minus 1, this is 1, next is 3, next is 5, and nth term will be 2n minus 1. So basically this is an AP, arithmetic progression, and its common difference is 2, number of terms is n. So we can say its sum will be equals to number of terms divided by 2, first term plus last term. So this will be equals to n by 2 times 2n, so this is n square. Now r equals to 1 to n 3r minus 2. Okay. So this will be equals to, if we put 1 here, so this will be equals to 1. Next if we put 2, 4, if we put 3, then it will be 7, and nth term will be 3n minus 2. So this is also another arithmetic progression having n terms. First term is 1 and last term is 3n minus 2. So this will be equals to n minus 2, 3n minus 1. So suppose we put these values in this determinant. Okay. So value of this will be n plus 1 by 2. Next is n square. Next is n by 2, 3n minus 1, x, y, z, n plus 1 by 2, n square, n, 3n minus 1 by 2. This will be equals to 0, cos column 1 equals to column 3. Now the next question, question number 3. Del r is given as this determinant, and we have to show that again summation from r equals to 1 to n del r this is equals to 0. Here the variable is r and functions of r in row 1. Okay, so let us apply summation in both sides. R equals to 1 to n del r, this will be equals to summation of r equals to 1 to n 2 to the power r minus 1 summation of 2 times 3 to the power r minus 1 r equals to 1 to n summation of r equals to 1 to n 4 times 5 to the power r minus 1. Next is x, y, z 2 to the power n minus 1, 3 to the power n minus 1, 5 to the power n minus 1. Okay, so now let us find the value of these sums. R equals to 1 to n 2 to the power r minus 1. If r equals to 1, then this is 2 to the power 0, next is 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, up to 2 to the power n minus 1. So these terms are in geometric progression. Okay, 1 plus 2 square up to 2 to the power n minus 1. So its value will be equals to 2 to the power n minus 1 divided by 2 minus 1. Okay, so this will be equals to 2 to the power n minus 1, as 2 minus 1 is 1. Next is summation of r equals to 1 to n 2 times 3 to the power r minus 1. 2 is a constant, it gets outside. Now if we put r equals to 1, this is 3 to the power 0, or we can write this as 1. Next 3 to the power 1, 3 to the power 2, and so on. This will be equals to 3 to the power n minus 1. So again this is in geometric progression. The sum will be 2 3 to the power n minus 1 by 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1, this will be equals to 2. 2 3 to the power n minus 1 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. Now this will be equals to 3 to the power n minus 1. Next, r equals to 1 to n 4 times 5 to the power r minus 1. 4 is a constant, it gets outside. Again putting r equals to 1, we get 5 to the power 0 whose value is 1. Next we put 2, so 5 to the power 1. Again r equals to 3, 5 square, so this will be equals to 5 to the power n minus 1. Now this is 4 5 to the power n minus 1 by 5 minus 1. This is equals to 4 into 5 to the power n minus 1 by 4. 4 gets cancelled, so this will be equals to 5 to the power n minus 1. So for your information, I just want to write the value of this as r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1. Okay, this formula is used. Next, putting these values, we get 2 to the power n minus 1, 3 to the power n minus 1, 5 to the power n minus 1, x, y, z. 2 to the power n minus 1, 3 to the power n minus 1, 5 to the power n minus 1. Again this will be equals to 0, cos row 1 is equals to row 3. Now consider this example here. dr, this is given as this determinant, and we have to prove that summation from r equals to 0 to m dr equals to 0, where m is a natural number. Now you will notice one thing, if it was from r equals to 1 to m, there would have been m terms. Now it is given that r equals to 0 to m, so there will be total m plus 1 terms in total. Okay, so now let us solve this question. Apply summation both the sides. R equals to 0 to m dr. See, r is the variable here. Okay, so functions of r are 2r minus 1, m, cr and 1. It is a constant function. Okay, so there is no other function of r in any other row. So if we apply summation, then it will be applied in row 1 only. 2r minus 1, r from 0 to m. Next is r from 0 to m, mcr. Next is 1, r equals to 0 to m. Okay, so this is m square minus 1, 2 to the power m, m plus 1. This is sine square m, sine m square, sine square m square. Okay, now let us find the values of this series. So summation of r equals to 0 to m, 2r minus 1. Okay, now putting r equals to 0 we get minus 1, putting r equals to 1 we get 2 minus 1 1, putting r equals to 2 we get 4 minus 1 3. Next it will be 5 and so on. The last term will be 2m minus 1. Okay, see this is an arithmetic progression having m plus 1 terms in total. So the sum will be total number of terms upon 2 and sum of first term plus last term. Okay, this will be m plus 1, this will be 2m minus 2, and now m plus 1, m minus 1, 2 upon 2, 2 will be cancelled, this will be m square minus 1. Again r equals to 0 to m, mcr, its value will be equals to mc0, mc1, mc2 and so on. The last term will be mcm. In binomial theorem you have studied value of this sum will be equals to 2 to the power m. Next is r equals to 0 to m, 1. This is very easy, we just have to add 1 only. M plus 1 times, so this will be equals to m plus 1. So now we have found the sum of these three series. Now we will put these values in the determinant. So this will be equals to m square minus 1, second one will be 2 to the power m, and the last one will be m plus 1, and this will be equals to 0 because row 1 and row 2, these two are identical. Now consider this example, del of r, this is given as this determinant and we have to find sum of this determinant from r equals to 1 to n. Now in the previous examples functions of r were either in a row or in a column. In this case functions of r are in every column and every row. So to solve this, first we have to simplify the value of this determinant. Okay, so del r, this will be equals to r times r plus 1, r minus 2 minus 20. Next minus 3 times 2r minus 4 plus 4. Next is 1 time 10 minus or minus plus r plus 1. So del of r, this will be equals to r. Now this will be r square minus r minus 2 minus 20 minus 3 times 2r, 4 gets cancelled, 6r plus 10 plus r plus 1. So this will be equals to 11 plus r. Now del r, this will be equals to r cube minus r square minus 22 r minus 6r plus 11 plus r. So del r, this will be equals to r cube minus r square, 22 6 28 minus 27r plus 11. Okay, so now we have found the value of this determinant in terms of r. Now we can apply summation r equals to 1 to n del r. This will be equals to summation of r equals to 1 to n r cube minus summation of r square, r from 1 to n, minus 27 summation of r equals to 1 to n r plus summation of r equals to 1 to n 11. Okay, so this will be equals to n square, n plus 1 whole square by 4. This will be equals to n, n plus 1, 2n plus 1, 6. Next 27, n plus 1 upon 2, 11 times we add n. So this will be 11n. So using this technique we can find the sum